In the old town of Nice, there is a small, quiet street with one art gallery after another. Because the opening hours vary widely, you can walk up and down several times and see something different each time.
The idea of having this gallery is, Chiara was looking for a place to start something of her work, and myself, I was with another gallery and it was closed up, and I was looking for another one. And we decided, talking to each other in Italian, we found that, thing in common, we talk about it, and we decided we can share this together. And this is the first time, even in Nice, to have this concept, having this photo and sculpture as a gallery. And the way we have done it is very clean and simple, and it's the first.
It is.
So
well, it's one of the things that caught my eye as I was walking by,
yes.
And I saw the sculpture and thought, I need to find out more about that.
That's when I asked you to come inside. Were you hiding outside? Right?
I was
Exactly.
peering in the window.
Well, I didn't know who you were. With my latest work, after the others I have done, I've decided to have one thing that is something international. And I decided to create something that can be seen as a symbol, which will be universal.
Yes.
And I got this idea of these 5 hands, which stands for the 5 continents, which punches out from the globe, like from the North Pole. And on the top, which is in a natural polished bronze, stands for there is no race is superior than the others, which will be neutral.
Now, Michel, this one looks somewhat a similar idea as the hands with
Yes.
the interlocking hearts, but it also has a little bit different concept to it.
Yes. I decided to have a sculpture of representing again the same thing with the 5 continents. So I was inspired by Martin Luther King.
See, I have a dream.
I have a dream speech. And when you read the whole thing, and then at what moment he says, he has a dream that in the future, my children will be not judged by the color of the skin, but the continent of their self. But I changed it I changed the hearts, but it's the continent of a heart, of who you are. And in another way around, I changed it the other way around to say that doesn't matter what color we are, but our blood is red. So I think it's just such a very powerful message.
The photograph collection is by one of Italy's first female photographers in the 1950s. She is now in her 70s, but it is interesting to note that this is her first and only gallery presentation.
I've been always freelance. I didn't want to work with one only magazine because it's a big limitation. So I was free, and everybody asked me for covers because they say that when magazine have my covers, magazines sell quickly, and it was nice.
Chiara is a fascinating woman who has photographed some of the world's most fascinating people. Alfred Hitchcock was one of her favorite subjects, and she says of her photo shoots with him that no matter what she asked him to do or how she asked him to pose, he did it with enthusiasm. Magazine cover shots of Italian actresses of the 1950s, 60s, and 70s were her specialty, and she managed to capture Gina Lollobrigida, Claudia Cardinalis, and Sophia Loren at their most beautiful. Lest the other great actors and actresses of that day be jealous, Chiara also photographed such luminaries as Clark Gable, Gregory Peck, Glenda Jackson, John Wayne, Tina Louise, and many others. She says her secret to getting the great shot was that she was simply a friend that took pictures. The San Miguel Anthony Atelier is usually open in the afternoons, and if you are fortunate enough to find either Michel or Chiara in the gallery, pull up a chair and stay a while. They will regale you with stories of their travels and their art. Okay, so we didn't see any celebrities wandering around, but I think we captured the spirit, history, and joie de vivre of Nice today on the Style File. I'm Carrie Damiano, reminding you that you're always in style with a friendly smile. See you next time.